Good morning. It's Celeste of Astrology by Celeste. Yes, it is. I am here with the Astro and the Oracle program on this beautiful Wednesday morning here in sunny California. It's sunny today. We had rain yesterday. Anyway, hey, Jean Marie, so nice to see you, and Sharon and Kat and everyone. Welcome, 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 everyone. I am going to first talk a little bit about the astrology, and then I'm going to pull cards from a very special deck today from Jeff Hinshaw, the Cosmic Cousins. I'm so excited. I can barely talk. And it is, so I got this from, it's so wonderful. So the moon is in Sagittarius today. And it was last night as well. And I went and checked my mail and I got the Your Travel Ritual Kit. And this is from Lonely Planet. They have collaborated with Cosmic Cousins. The world is your oracle. And the world really is your oracle. You know, when you're out walking and you see something, like you see a bird doing something or graffiti on a wall or whatever it is, it can be a message for you. Yes. I was just watching on something on Instagram where this little dog helped the police find a 3-year-old who went missing and locked himself in someone's car. And they've never seen that dog before and haven't seen it since. And it was just a beautiful story. And I'm already on a tangent. Anyway, okay. So we are going to be using the Travel Tarot. And look at how beautiful the box is that it comes in. And Lonely Planet, they make these amazing guidebooks, and they're independent, where you go to any city in the world and you can have this amazing insights into places to go and little, tips and things. The inside scoop is what you get with Lonely Planet. And we're going to use Travel Tarot today for the card pull. Oh my God, this is I need a knife to open this. Oh my God, hold on. Under a Sagittarius moon, I am okay. Okay, I got it. Look at these cards. Oh my God, they're so gorgeous. And they're nice and big. Yes, here's the book. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I cannot wait. And I got these candles as well. So I'm going to light a candle. This one is Joshua tree, white sage, and cedar wood and eucalyptus. Okay, so we're gonna light this candle for this Astro and Oracle program. Hey, Savantra. Hey, Astro Auntie, Sarah El Harar in the house. Yes. The amazing astrologer. Oh, you want a card pull, Sarah? Okay. Sarah's my good friend. So before we get started, I'm gonna do a quick card pull for Sarah. What does Sarah need to know? And I'm going to keep talking. Oh, and there's also this amazing, so you can get, and I'll put the link to the deck in the show notes, so you can please support Jeff Hinshaw, Cosmic Cousins. He's an amazing intuitive astrologer, all the things. Absolutely. It's so exciting. He's having a launch party on the eclipse, and I wish I could go, but I can't go. It's too far away. But and Lonely Planet, this travel journal is also coming. Look, it matches my top. Okay, and look at the back with the compass. So Studio Muti, M-U-T-I, did the art. Okay, so what does Sarah, Astro Auntie, really needs a card today? What does she need to know for her highest good? Let's see. Just do. King of Cups, Cape Town, South Africa, Sarah. So, King of Cups. What does that mean to you? You can think about it. I don't know if your husband is a water sign or not, but you are a King of Cups type figure who really holds space. Sarah is a Taurus sun and a Taurus moon, and she really can hold space for people. But she's got this. Sarah has the most amazing chart. She teaches for Deborah Silverman Astrology, and we used her chart. I used to be. She was one of my mentors, and I used to. I taught for them for a little bit, and we would use Sarah's chart. And she has this grand trine and fire. She's got a T-square. She's got like everything in her chart, every chart pattern possible. Yeah, little stelliums, all of it. So it's such a great example of an astrology chart. Yeah. Do you have a yod, Sarah? I can't remember if you have a yod. Yeah. Okay. Everybody's going to get now, you're going to get the group cards where you're going to listen for your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign for a 3-card reading. Yes, yes. Okay. Let me see. Any other comments before I get going? Oh, from Costa Rica. Welcome, welcome, Sally. Oh, so good to see you, Sally. Oh my God, it was so nice to meet you last week. Okay, hey, Ridiculisa. Oh, Aries here. Your birthday is on Palm Sunday. Wonderful. Okay, well, you're gonna get your card, and you can put in your sun, moon, and rising, and I'll do you as an example at the end. Hey, Southern Lady. Hey, everyone. Yeah. Oh, Joshua Tree might be a sign for you. Okay. Wonderful. Yes. My pleasure. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God, Julia, you're actually a Leo rising. What did you think you were? Did you think you were a Virgo rising or a Cancer rising or something else? Yeah. Okay, so Savantra's like, let's get down to business. Enough with the chit chat. What do we need to know about what is happening over the next couple of weeks? So the energy over the next couple of weeks, we have several major astrology transits that are coming. And the first one that I want to talk about today mostly is Saturn will enter Aries on Friday. Now, we got a little taste of Saturn in Aries last year from May, I think it was 24th, through September 1st. And then it went back to Pisces for a little bit. It went back to 25 degrees of Pisces, stationed to go retrograde. Stationed to go direct. And then now on Friday, this whole week, it's been at 29 degrees of Pisces, the last degree of the last sign of the Zodiac, non-potable water. You can think about Pisces being a water sign, and Saturn is a malefic. We need Saturn, but it takes away from life, whereas Mars and Saturn are the classic malefics traditionally, and Jupiter and Venus, the benefics that add to life. But yes, and you can think about how Pisces is spirituality, but it's also deception, it's belief systems, empathy, compassion, and Saturn can be like rejecting these things. So notice when you hear, let's just take a step back. Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance. What was it? It was a celebration of family, community. They had a real wedding. And it was just like the small businesses there, the people dancing and being joyful. And certain people had nothing to say but nasty things to say about it because he spoke in Spanish. And he's an American. And somebody posted, you had no problem when we were doing the Macarena with it being in Spanish. Feliz Navidad. This is just, I won't go on a tangent. But anyway, it was such a beautiful celebration of all the things that these supposedly family values people love. But they're investigating him for whatever. It's so stupid. I can't believe we're on this timeline. It's just the stupidest timeline I've ever heard of. We have pedophiles running our major institutions, government, businesses, and they're worried about a dance party, a 15-minute dance party. Get out of here with that nonsense. Anyway, I'm on a tangent. Let me get back to what I was talking about, which I totally forgot. Saturn in Aries. Okay, and we got a taste of it last year. Now we're getting ready to go back into this energy Friday through April 12th, 2028. And Saturn is the authority, institutions, boundaries, duty. I wrote a little note for myself about what I wanted to make sure to cover. Okay. Yeah, rules and consequences. We can think about institutions, leadership, and like law enforcement. And in Aries, it's in the sign of its fall. These planetary dignities and debilities actually are meaningful. You don't have to use them when you're talking to someone about their natal chart, but when we're looking at the mundane astrology, which is the astrology of world of the events, it's really important. So Saturn is going from the last degree of the last sign of the zodiac. We're seeing all kinds of deception. We're getting clarity around it. We're seeing like the end of some, we're going to be seeing the ends of some leaders and things like that. Because when it moves into the sign of its fall, where it can go to extremes to get what it wants, and so law enforcement, we may be seeing things where like an ice raid or something gets really, really out of control. And Aries rules conflict. It's also the head, including the eyes. So we may be seeing something. Hopefully people have their eye protection if they're doing anything regarding being a street monitor or anything, because we may see something like that coming up where they do something or spray someone in the face and the eyes and it burns their face. But we're also going to be seeing Aries' association with heat, fire, conflict, but it's also pioneering. Let's talk about the positive. I could wax on all of the hard things we're going to be seeing, but it's pioneering. It's like when the authority is so incompetent or just kind of goes away, people come up with new things. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and 0 degrees of Aries where Saturn is moving to, and then it will meet Neptune next Friday. So we're going to be seeing like big things over the next week. Something that was announced yesterday was that Brazil and China are going to be trading in their own currencies. So the dollar, over the next several years, we're going to see the dollar lose its place as the world currency, global currency, in large part because we have a Saturn and Aries type figure running the government, just at whims and changing tariffs, all this kind of stuff, dropping bombs, shooting people out of water, all this kind of crazy stuff. So people are moving away. Other countries are moving away from the United States and from our currency. Our second house is ruled by Saturn in the United States chart. And Saturn's going to meet Neptune, and there's going to be clarity about stuff dissolving. Yes. So there's this new sense of new raw beginnings that are coming, and we'll see what it is going to be. We'll see what the stories are that are coming up. But anything about a new beginning, anything about an institution dissolving or going away, anything about things going on fire. Like we might hear about a leader literally falling, or like if you work for a company, your CEO takes a tumble in the hallway on Friday. That's Saturn and Aries in the side of its fall. or someone may pass away, like a leader type figure. Yeah. We're going to continue to see challenges to the authority by bold actors. So far, Mamdani, from what I could hear, like, people are happy with what he's doing. He's going after these landlords. He's not just, you know, someone who wanted power. He's using his power to make things better for the people of New York, and people are happy about it. Yeah, so that's a big threat to these people. Yeah. So anyway, next Tuesday we have a solar eclipse at 28 degrees of Aquarius that's going to square Uranus. So I'm expecting some kind of like revolution somewhere in the world where we may see them overthrow their leader. People are fed up, have had it, at the end of their rope, especially with all this stuff coming out about the Epstein files. I think that's the big story, bringing awareness to us that Saturn meeting Neptune, the awareness of all of the deception and the horrible things these people have been doing. Aries also has associations with children, so to been doing with children. Oh, Karen Bass, the mayor of Los Angeles. Okay, that could be. Yes, thank you, multiple choice answers. I love your handle, and they like my glasses. Thank you. I got a bunch of glasses from Zellul, and they must do 3D printing or something, because they at a very reasonable price, they give you the frames and prescription lenses. Absolutely. Oh, you have Aquarius in the 3rd house. And Uranus in the 1st. Make sure you don't run out of gas. Yeah. Make sure your oil's, I just got your car. Just make sure everything's good with your car. Is what I'm thinking, Savantra. And drive extra carefully. Defensive driving. Yeah. And one of your siblings may tell you something. Oh, maybe one of your siblings. You know, at this eclipse, Venus is conjunct the North Node in Pisces, and it's making a trine with Jupiter in Cancer. So the benefics are in trine. And one of your siblings may tell you they're getting married, and they want you to be the bridesmaid. That could be your story with a 3rd house, solar eclipse, new start. And then, or a cousin, it doesn't have to be a sibling, that's 3rd house as well. Or a neighbor tells you they're going to be having a big party for Mardi Gras, get ready. Yeah, something like that could be coming up. But yeah, it's something unexpected upheaval. And rather than, you know, like revolution is a story, there could be grid outages or power failures or things like that. Really bad storms. Could be possible. But yeah, you also could have get new really nice things if this Venus and Pisces and Jupiter and Cancer are making nice aspects in your chart. So it could be really delightful surprises that are coming to you with this eclipse. It really depends on your chart. And how is Uranus in your chart? If Uranus is trine Venus or Jupiter in your chart, expect abundance or a blessing. If it's square Saturn, it could be a little bit like, you know, your boss comes and dumps a new project on your desk, and now you gotta stay after work or, do something. Yeah, do something. Yeah, so it depends on your chart, how it will show up. Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes. You don't need to speak the language to understand a song's energy. Yes. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, you're doing fingerprints for a new job on that day. I love it. That feels very much like fingerprints. Uranus, that's Uranus in your 1st house. They're checking to see if you're a criminal. Uranus can be people who do not follow the rules and just do whatever they want. Absolutely. And you're also probably going to be doing some paperwork for the new job, which is a third house topic. Hi, Jimmy. So nice to see you. Okay, let me pull these cards. I had planned to be have myself totally together and polished today, and it's not working. I didn't have this thing open properly, and I'm a little bit of a mess under this Sagittarius moon. But I'm going to be pulling cards about Saturn and Aries for each of us, or just a general card for each of the signs, thinking about the eclipse. I'll figure out I'm going to say whatever I feel like saying about each of the signs. And yeah. So this card just popped out. Ooh. Four of Swords. Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Four of Swords. This is a card of the Four of Swords really speaks to, in the traditional tarot, it's like the soldier lying in what looks like a coffin, but it's a card saying you need some rest. And for the eclipse, it's a really big energy, especially since it's squaring Uranus. I think all of us need to make sure we're getting enough rest, having enough water. This can be very stimulating to our nervous systems. Let me see what he says about that in this book. And again, this is the Travel Tarot from Cosmic Cousins, Jeff Hinshaw. Okay. Symbolizing rest and recuperation, I often refer to the Four of Swords as put your life on airplane mode. Ooh, put your life on airplane mode. So over the next week, we just had we're going into the balsamic moon phase. Let me tell you what the balsamic moon phase is going to be. Friday. Ooh, that's right. The balsamic moon phase is at 9 Capricorn, conjunct Phasces, a fixed star of a poor eyesight. And I wrote the word of the day is blindness for that. So yeah, so we're having this. Yeah, the government's going to be up to something. Some government's going to be up to something very Saturn and Aries, where they're trying to take extreme actions. It's like some authoritarian push. And people are like, no, you don't. And there's going to be conflict that leads to some kind of upheaval. Notice what new rules and regulations here in the wannabe Fourth Reich happen. Okay. It also appears when one is mentally overstimulated and being encouraged to disconnect from the outer world a bit. So that's something you can use as over the next week. Make time to disconnect a little bit because the news is so overwhelming. The things we're seeing from this Epstein file is so... I'm also calling Saturn and Aries Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno, where there's the 9 circles of hell. And I said this a few weeks ago before this next batch came out. Like we're seeing all of these circles of hell. Lust, greed, all of the other ones. Yeah, where if you haven't read Dante's Inferno, it's an amazing piece of literature. Absolutely. But yeah, and he's got Dante's Inferno, Purgatory, and Paradiso, I think is the last one. But we are in Dante's Inferno. And you've got to get through the Inferno. Trial by fire, fire in the hole, purification by fire. Yes. Among the frenetic streets and tranquil spaces, providing a momentary escape from the city, one such sanctuary is the Chao Pu Temple, with its jade-tiled roofs, winding dragon sculptures, and floating lily pads. Anyway, it's time to seek balance and inner peace with this card. There's a reflection. How might you fully integrate this energetic vibrancy of city travel through restorative experiences? Affirmation: I embrace the importance of rest and holistic well-being. The astrology is connected to the sun in Libra. This card prompts you to restore your energy and vitality through harmony and balance. So each card has it's a traditional tarot with artwork from Studio Muti. You get a city, and then you get a write-up, and you get astrology, reflection, and affirmation. But this is the group card. We're going to need to have some rest and step back. And it might be like a spiritual leader who passes on or steps down or something with Saturn, Neptune. Yeah, like maybe there'll be a new Dalai Lama picked or something like that with Saturn, Neptune coming. That's what that card made me think. But that's our universal card. Know when you need to step back. Know when you need to cleanse your energy. I am not reading all of this stuff about kids being tormented. No, I'm not. I'm checking in on the highlights. I'm really happy when I'm seeing some of these elites getting their due, being fired, being shamed, for associating. Like a lot of artists are getting rid of one of these talent agencies where one of the people were involved. But this stuff is the tip of the iceberg, the perversion, the abuse of children. There's more, like the stuff where Jeffrey was meeting with all of these elites at colleges. What were they up to? What kind of human experimentation were they doing is what I want to know. That's coming. So we need to be aware. We're going to be hearing about really shocking, more and more shocking things. And this is all part of Pluto and Aquarius, opposite Leo placements, where the group is going to demand that these people who think they're special and elite and the rules don't apply to them, have some consequences for their behavior. And that's Saturn and Aries, the authority in fall, recognizing like the evil some of these people have been doing. Okay, let's pull the cards. Okay, for Aries, in my mind, I was going to be so together today in my cute pink top with my glasses, and I am not. I'm trying. Aries, the Emperor. This is your card, Aries. Park National Bemara, Madagascar. Look at that card. This guy is walking over a bridge. So if you are an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you're listening to all three and getting a 3-card reading. Where are you going? Like what and how can you be a leader? Like if your Aries placements, people are going to be looking to you because one of the traits about Aries is being able to take risks, being able to challenge the authority that's not just, and standing in your power. And what are you going to do about that? And think about where you want to take yourself. Saturn is a planet that rewards for hard work and effort that is put in to whatever it is you are doing. And it's the card number 4. So what do you have a firm foundation in order to build your empire? What empire are you building? Yeah, where do you have Aries in your chart? Think about that. Where is Aries? What house is it in? And where are you being called to have more responsibility, duty, put in more effort in order to Saturn, Neptune, make any kind of dreams in that area of your life come true? Absolutely. And when you're the emperor, and you know, we need to each be more careful about the actions we're taking in our Aries house, because with Saturn going there, mistakes have bigger consequences than they normally would. Yes, yes. The emperor embodies is connected to Aries individuality, encouraging you to trust your instincts as you carve out a path for yourself. How might you embrace your leadership qualities with greater confidence? I now understand my role within the larger context of life and nature. And Madagascar, isn't there a movie about Madagascar? Maybe you want to watch that? Yeah, and he tells you all about this city. Yeah, so maybe you'll get a city you want to visit. Absolutely. These are beautiful cards. I love it. And I love this concept of putting a city with each of the... Yeah, let's go to Taurus. Taurus, the world, planet Earth. So Taurus, this is really incredible. Venus is in Pisces right now, which is the sign of its exaltation. And at the eclipse, and Venus rules Taurus, at the eclipse is conjunct the North Node. Yeah, so we're going to be looking at, we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of group events happening next Tuesday. We got the Olympics. It's Chinese New Year. It's Mardi Gras. There's a lot of people gathering. Just be careful if you're in a group. Just be aware of your surroundings is what I would say. With that square to Uranus, people may be acting up or extra agitated. But anyway, the World card, this is a Saturn card. It's about like thinking about all the effort you've put in and the hard work you've done to materialize what your goals are, and how can you celebrate whatever wins that you have. So Saturn, if you're a Taurus rising per se, Saturn will be going into your 12th house. So you may feel like you're not really seeing it. Let me see. How do I want to dialogue that? Saturn in the 12th house. It's a great time, Taurus. Ooh, you know what? I'm a Taurus sun, and I've just about had it. I've gained like 5 pounds since my dog passed away. And I gave myself such a lecture about how I am getting myself back together. The 12th house is self-undoing. And my self-undoing as a Taurus sun, Cancer rising, is putting things in my mouth that I don't really need. So I'm really going to get it together. You may already be internally preparing for where Saturn is going in your chart. So for Aries, it's in the 1st house. And you may decide you're like going to become a doing weightlifting or something where you're really challenging yourself. The 1st house is the physical body. The 12th house is the house of self-undoing, hidden enemies. It also has the collective unconscious, so that really feels like the world here. We really, as Taurus is, or especially Taurus risings, need to be mindful of being able to separate our energy and be the observer, not just the absorber. Yeah, that's something I got from Deborah Silverman. Be the observer, not just the absorber of all the collective energies, because there's a lot of dark stuff happening. Yeah. But what self-undoing are you going to tame, Taurus, with discipline, the Saturn discipline? Yes. It's card number 21. That's what I'm getting for me. Thank you. Yeah, my little dog Debo passed on in with Saturn stationing direct back in November. I miss him, and I miss our walks together. Yes, he had me out there in these streets all the time, and I'm being more sedentary, and I got to get it together. Yeah. Ooh. Gemini, the devil, Las Vegas, USA, Gemini. This is your card. And when we think of the devil, we can think about indulgence in our, like, it can almost be like sexual slavery kind of thing, where we're not just, doing it for our personal enjoyment. There is a layer of obsession and being held capture by, it could be like our physical desires. It can also be like so obsessed with the material world that we lose ourselves to this dark energy. Yeah. So let me read that one. I'm interested to see what that says. Okay. Yeah. Symbolizing desire and temptation. So temptation, Sin City. Yeah. It reflects struggles with overindulgence, especially when one's vision is clouded by the illusions of consumerism, like keeping up with the Joneses, wanting to have certain things just because, those people down the street have it, the car, the house, the whatever. It's all so meaningless and hollow. But, some people just can't help themselves. It's connected to Capricorn, and it represents innate mastery over the physical realm, but at what cost? Working, and what is it getting you? The reflection is what shadow aspects of myself are being illuminated by my current temptations, and how might I alchemize them into growth? So for Gemini, Saturn's moving into your 11th house of friends, groups, organizations, like the collective. So how are you trying to impress people that don't really matter, like just the random people around you with acquisition? You can maybe think about that if that's a story in your life. And I would stay, I shouldn't say that. I really do not like that Chinese lab in Las Vegas. I don't like it. It better stay there. Whatever that stuff was that guy was working on that got arrested, people around had gotten sick with being near it. I don't like it. And Gemini rules the lungs. Don't like it. So hopefully it'll stay right there and be taken care of. Because Aquarius is an air sign. There could be, we already know measles is going crazy, and Saturn, Neptune is classic for illness. So we really need to keep ourselves healthy. Okay. Ooh, Cancer, 2 of Wands, Naxos, I hope I'm saying that right, Greece. Look at that, 2 of Wands, Naxos, Greece. I love that. This looks like a picture frame. Cancer, if someone's been thinking of moving to Greece and you're a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, maybe this is your call. I love Greece. I had one of the best holidays of my life. It was so beautiful. The food was amazing. I got to go to the Oracle of Delphi. I love the Oracle of Delphi. It's so beautiful. Yes. Let me see what else it says with the 2 of Wands. This is fire. And it is, the astrology is aligned with the moon in Sagittarius, which we have today. It encourages you to trust instinct to shape your current reality by holding on to a higher vision. What horizon is calling you? Yeah. Stand at the edge of your current reality and envision what lies beyond. The Portara, which is the temple of Apollo, an ancient marble gateway on the island of Naxos, serves as a powerful symbol for the moment. Built as the entrance to a never-completed temple, the structure now stands solitary, facing outward towards an open sea. It represents possibility, potential, and the courage it takes to dream beyond limits. So if you're a Cancer rising, this Saturn and Neptune are meeting in your 10th house. Saturn and Aries is going through your 10th house. This is your time to put the effort in. And this is something, if you've been working on something for years, you are really going to see that hard work paying off. I'm a Cancer rising and I'm just hitting it. Really some nice things are happening with my career. So yeah, this is the 10th house of your career, reputation, calling. You know, there's some people like every couple of weeks, people are going after some astrologer, well-known astrologer, about like something, some of which it just feels like, come on. So I hope Saturn and Aries is not like somebody, someone did, I think, kind of like attack me up the side of their mouth. Yeah, but we won't get into that story. They didn't name me, but they wrote some snotty comment that seemed to point to something I had posted. Yeah. But anyway, you know, when you're, the view from, people are going to, the peanut gallery is going to have some things to say when you are doing your thing in your own unique way. And you just have to, and when you're going for your goals, you just have to be aware. Hey, Sapita, nice to see you. Oh, you got a Cancer moon. Wonderful. Yeah, Greece is absolutely wonderful. Hey, Tanya, so good to see you. Yes, we have Noor Sommelier, an amazing sommelier from San Francisco, in the house. Ooh, Leo. This is so ridiculous. You got the Star card, Leo. A card of healing and having faith that you can move through this time. What do you need to heal, Leo, is a good thing to see. The Saturn and Neptune and Aries are going to be in your 9th house. They're a trine to your Leo placements. Saturn this year is going to get up to 14 degrees of Aries. So trining and giving support to any of your Leo placements. This might be helpful for you. And if with Pluto opposite your Leo placements, if you've been feeling under a lot of pressure or feeling like somebody's like dimming your light, maybe this healing process will bring some stuff back to you. Now, the Blue Lagoon in Iceland is the card. Oh my God, the Blue Lagoon is the most amazing place. It's huge. I went there several years ago and oh my God, they have these little swim up bars or walk up bars you could go to and get like a little cocktail. You could go get the clay mask, clay from the Blue Lagoon, and put it on your face and body. You could get a massage. I got a massage in the Blue Lagoon. Like you lay on this mat and people massage you. It was the most, and it's warm, this thermal water, and people just walk around and meet each other, and met all kinds of people from all over the world. It was such an amazing experience. Yes. It has been threatened recently by volcano eruption. So hopefully the Blue Lagoon is doing just great because it's such a natural treasure. Those thermal heat things. Yeah. If you could ever get a chance to, I highly recommend. I've been to all these places except Madagascar. Vanilla is from Madagascar, or like they're known for their vanilla. Okay, Virgo. I haven't been here either. Page of Pentacles, Ethiopia, Gondar, Ethiopia. Gondar, Ethiopia. Now, maybe you want to go to an Ethiopian restaurant, Virgo, and get some injera and wrap it up. Absolutely. The Page of Pentacles. So stay tuned from a message about Pentacles or Earth, health or wealth, Virgo. Yes, yes. And Virgos, you're going to have a lunar eclipse on March 3rd at 12 degrees of Virgo. So, it's going to bring awareness to all of us on the houses that are on the axis of Pisces and Virgo. Let me see what this is. Let's see. This is our first court card. So let's see if the court cards, how we, let's see. Down to earth and full of curiosity, the Page of Pentacles is a student of the material world, eager to explore and grow. The highlands of Gondar, Ethiopia, nicknamed the Camelot of Africa for its 17th century castles, fortresses rise above rolling green hills where young shepherds have guided flocks for centuries. With patience and attentiveness and a deep understanding of the land, the page stands beside a lamb symbolizing innocence and quiet dedication. The astrology, connected to mutable earth, this card prompts you to adapt to your surroundings using your practical gifts. Okay, Virgo, if you are in a place where you're not too happy about the surroundings, say you're a Virgo and you're Felix Unger type, where you like everything like you like it, everything has its place, and your roommate is Oscar, the sports writer, who is an absolute hot mess, just drops everything all around. Yeah, that comes to me with this card. But Oscar has some good qualities. He's whip smart, funny, has it banging in the bedroom, all these other things Oscar has, besides the fact that he's messy. That can you focus in on the positive? Can you adapt? Can you just pick up that towel? Is it worth it pick up that towel, or do you need to just send Oscar home? That could be something you're thinking about, Virgo. If it's your pet bulldog, think about how much you put up with because you love them so much. Yeah, they don't clean up after themselves. No, they don't. Yeah. Anyway, how much you embrace your inquisitive nature with greater confidence. I nurture my gifts so that I may offer them in the world with an open heart. Yeah. And, or if Oscar, you try to list Oscar's good qualities and the only one is he's breathing, maybe Oscar needs to have to go home. Yeah. Maybe you'll be coming to this revelation that I deserve better, or I could do bad all by myself. Because this could be a time of change where you're like, we're exiting all of that old energy and going into a new place. Who are you taking with you? Yes, yes. Oh, yes, Jimmy. Oh, you prefer the Sky Lagoon. What's the Sky Lagoon? Tell me the Sky Lagoon. I also had an amazing meal at the restaurant in the Blue Lagoon, outside of the water. Yeah. Oh, Savantra, your Venus and Jupiter are in Virgo. Ooh, so you're getting a nice Jupiter sextile with Jupiter in Cancer, and Venus is opposite. You're getting a Venus opposition opposite because it's in Pisces right now, opposite your natal Venus and your Jupiter. I hope you get some nice blessings, nice abundance from other people. Love, a hug. This could be like a really good hug is what I'm getting. Now, for Libra, you got the Five of Wands. Siem Reap, Cambodia. I have not been to Cambodia. I've not been to Asia yet. This really reminds me of the monks who have walked to Washington, D.C., across the country, bringing compassion, love. Everywhere they've gone, people have been like so delighted to see these people walking for peace. They arrived in Washington, D.C. the day that Venus entered Pisces. Was when I saw the announcement that they had arrived to D.C. They might have arrived when Venus was at the last degree of Aquarius. But anyway, it's this group of people, and they even have a little dog with them. Libra is an ambassador of peace, here to help us find common ground, win-win solutions, and sometimes there's conflict. Like a lot of lawyers have strong Libra placements, lawyers, negotiators, diplomats, and there needs to be like some kind of wands, Five of Wands. Fives are a number of conflict. Sometimes you have to fight for the justice, fight for the truth. Yeah. So where are you willing to break out of wanting to be conflict avoidant if you have that issue, Libra, to engage in necessary battle? Yes, yes. Okay. This is the Five of Wands. Let me see if there's anything I want to... How am I doing? Oh, I have been rambling too long. Okay. Resonating with Saturn and Aries, the Five of Wands represents structure, maturity, and the challenges and joys that accompany growth. How have you grown? And you're going to grow more. Because Saturn and Aries is going to oppose all of your Libra placements, pushing you for growth over the next 2 years until March 12th. 2028. Ooh. No, April 12th, 2028. Scorpio, you got the Six of Cups. Outer Banks, USA. You know, I have not been to the Outer Banks, but the Six of Cups is a Sun of Scorpio card. And you look at those sunflowers. This is the card of nostalgia. Thinking about, is often represented by a siblings, what looks like siblings. Yeah, I love this. I think it's in South Carolina. Look at that lighthouse. Love, love, love that. I have not been to the Outer Banks. I read a book called Outer Banks, though. Where is it? Oh, no, this says it's connected to Venus and Cancer in this system. It's also, Six of Cups is also, wait, no, Venus and Cancer. This card prompts you to cherish the tender bonds that shape you into the person you are today. What emotional healing might you gain by revisiting beloved places of your childhood? The Outer Banks of North Carolina, a chain barrier island stretching over 175 miles on the East Coast. Yeah, maybe I have been there. I've been to North Carolina, but I don't remember going to the Outer Banks. And it's also representative of a Sun in Scorpio. It's Venus and Cancer. I get Venus and Cancer, but it's also the Sun in Scorpio, which is nice that Scorpio got that. What are you nostalgic for? Jupiter is in a trine Scorpio. Venus in Pisces is in a trine with your Scorpio placements now, or coming to trine. Jupiter is in a trine. This is some beautiful energy. I hope you are having some beautiful experiences. You may just need to ask for help. Okay, I have a client and I'm really dilly-daddling. King of Wands, Santiago de Cuba. Cuba, yes. I've not been to Cuba. It looks like an amazing place with incredible architecture and people and music. And the King of Wands, how can you stand in your leadership potential, Sagittarius? And Sagittarius is the King of Wands. Yes. And yeah, this is a fire energy. Show leadership, be dynamic, be willing to take some risks. And maybe you want to serenade your lover for Valentine's. My boo is a Sagittarius. Will I get a serenade? A serenade. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn, you got 9 of Cups, the Wish card, Lisbon, Portugal. I have not been to Portugal. I'd love to go. This is the Wish card. Oh yeah, what do you want, Capricorn, to come into your life? Especially like the late 80s babies. This Saturn and Aries is squaring your Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. You have all of those maybe in Capricorn. So this is a big time for you. Okay, get ready. You're in your mid-30s. It's time to make things happen. Yes. What the effort you've been putting into, what's coming to light? What do you want to make come true? Do you need to take any additional actions? Yes. 9 of Cups. Connected to Chiron and Cancer, you are encouraged to foster an environment where you can heal wounds in the past by spending time with yourself. What in my life am I grateful for? How might I honor through healing my own emotional fulfillment? I honor the joy and riches that live within. Yeah, this is a card of emotional fulfillment. And wishes, it's a wish card. So, Capricorn, what have you built and what can you be thankful for, and how are you emotionally fulfilled by it? Oh, you love Portugal. Yeah, I think, Cuba, they're having a really hard time with what's going on. Yeah, that we are cutting off their oil. Horrible. Yeah. Okay. Aquarius. Ooh, 4 of Wands. Or Zate. I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's Morocco. I would love to visit Morocco. It looks so beautiful and interesting. Yes. 4 Wands is a card of celebration, weddings, parties. Yes. The 4 of Wands. Aquarius. You are having a solar eclipse in your sign. Now it's squaring the Uranus, which rules Aquarius. So you may have this inner tension about, if you've been a little stagnant about anything or breaking some chains. Maybe you're going to offer forgiveness for someone who has supported things that you really disagree with, but they see the light. Venus is in Pisces, conjunct the North Node. Can you have some forgiveness maybe and come back together with people you were separated from? And maybe it's hard, but it may be for the best, or, just pretend until the battle is won. Yeah, but 4 Wands. What do you have to celebrate, Aquarius? Pluto's been in your sign now for 3 years. Since 2023. Like, totally remodeling you. Sun, moon, or rising. If it's gotten, depending, the earlier, we're only up to 4 degrees, so very early of a 20-year transit. But I love that. Pisces, you got 7 of Wands. Parque Nacional, Patagonia, Chile. Look at that panther or whatever that is. Is that it's not a panther. It's not a cheetah. Maybe it's just a lion. It's a cat walking in these mountains of Chile. Ah, that would be a great place to visit as well. Yes, Seven of Wands. This is about the Seven of Wands. You need to have resilience. Yeah, let's see. Let me see what it says. Okay. Connected to Eris and Aries. The Eris is the goddess of strife and discord. This card embodies the spirit of youthful defiance and passionate advocacy, urging you to boldly uphold your truths, Pisces. And Venus, which rules cats, is in the sign of Pisces right now. Interesting. The Seven of Wands calls forth bravery, resilience, and the strength to defend what you cherish. In the Parquet, a powerful story of renewal has unfolded. What was once damaged had been brought back to life by the hands of determined volunteers. Over time, native plants have been nurtured back into the valleys. So this is about having the resilience to keep going. Reflection. How might you channel your energy into action that supports the healing of the natural world? Incredible. I love these. Oh, there's some amazing places to visit. Or just to learn about. Google if you got, one of your cards. I don't know anything about Madagascar. Just Google it. And I will, because I'm an Aries Moon. And see. Yeah, and see something about it. Yes. Okay. Oh, it has a 7-step ritual with an infinity pool. Ooh. Oh, okay. Ah, very nice. Oh, and hey, Baggins, can you talk about Aries in the 8th house for Virgo risings? Oh, sorry, I stopped talking about which house. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. What message is someone giving you about 8th house topics? And the 8th house can be the shadows of the things we'd rather not see about ourselves. And so if someone says something to you, especially around that, especially your love partner or business partner, best friend or open enemy, just listen. There may be a message of something that you don't really want to see, but is good for you to know, especially the closer we get to March 3rd. Also, this is a house of taxes. Maybe get your taxes together early. I don't know, people are talking about not even paying them, but debts. What debts do you need to pay? Yeah, that's something for you for 8th house. Yes. Yeah, 5 of Wands. This is the Saturn's in the 7th house for 7th house for Libra. Yeah, sorry. I could have been more together today. Look, okay. I wanted to do, what's the house for Sagittarius? Let me just look at I should know that. Aries is 9th. Oh, 9th house. I don't need a cheat sheet. The 9th house. Sagittarius is in the 9th house. So that's long distance journeys, higher education, that sort of thing. Yeah, I wanted to do, who was I going to do who's having a birthday? Let me see if I can find you real quick. Did you put your sun, moon, and rising? Because I have a client. I gotta go. Let's see. I don't see their sun, moon, and rising. So sorry. I don't see your sun, moon, and rising. You can put together a 3-card reading for yourself. Let me do 1K Brown, Sun and Moon Libra with this is so nice. You got healing old conflicts. Yeah, that's what I get for you. Aquarius Sun, Taurus Rising, and Virgo Moon. The Four of Wands, the World. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. Ooh, I love this reading. You might want to plan a getaway with either a love partner or a friend or something. Like this Page of Pentacles. Somebody may approach you about going on a trip. Yeah. And maybe it's somewhere you really need to go, even if your first inclination is to say no. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. I'll cross-post this over to YouTube later today. Apologies for being a little Sagittarian in my skedaddledness. But this is just an amazing, 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 amazing deck. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And thank you, Jeff and Lonely Planet, for sending it to me so I could share it with you. Yes, yes, yes. Take good care.